afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda. Off here to a 1 vs 1 on Lost Glide, and then off to this 3imWeckla fighting for the King and Country, the Commonwealth. The 11th Armored Division here with Royal Artillery Commander Regiment and Mobile Assault with Triple Infantry vs. South. That is VonAsten fighting for the German Army, Deutschland. Rolling out here with the 16th Luftwaffe 3rd Division with Osttruppen, which features awesome squads, entrenching tools, artillery field officers, supply drops, and variable artillery support with double infantry and Panzerfaust. So we're off here to a 1 vs 1. As always, please comment, like, share, and subscribe, and press that bell button. That makes me very happy. And of course, as always, I also wish to thank my patrons and supporters, those wonderful bastards, without which this episode would not have been possible. You too can join the ranks by Patreon, or you can just donate once on, by PayPal. Anyway, it's double Osttruppen here for VonAsten, MD42 versus triple section here for 3imWeckla. 3imWeckla, by the way, interesting enough, going westwards here, and VonAsten going eastwards, but also a bit west here, so looks like he's hedging his bets west. 3imWeckla is very much looking to disrupt here VonAsten's early game, expecting to push westwards here, and then going to hard in on that, but of course VonAsten is pushing eastwards as well, going for the eastern field point. Then a certainly off-putting movement there, at least, uncommon move there, I would say probably a better way to put it. Western victory point being seized here, section up the centre, third section around there heading eastwards now, MD4 or punishing up in the building ahead of anything else, probably keying VonAsten into what's going on, probably going to happen in the west. Two awesome squads here, we're probably seeing a third one right about now, unless he's planning a fast tech here. Could happen, but I don't think that's going to be quite the VonAsten way. But I could be proven wrong easily, and there you go, third awesome squad out. University had the brief considered, but 3imWeckla decides not to. In fact, he takes up pretty fast here versus VonAsten. Second game here in the Osttruppen. Attacking from two sides, need to get into cover to fight better against the Osttruppen. Of course, the Osttruppen need to get into cover to hit something at all. Osttruppen taking him damage and not in cover. There you go, got the fuel pump on him for now. Eastern fuel is east of VonAsten with MD42 in the building. Osttruppen squad retreating. The west side here is quick collapsing in. For 3imWeckla pouring in more troops. The MD42 would be helpful here, but then again, maybe not enough here to stop 3imWeckla. Bit more shooting here. Oh, we almost got decent fuel points. Sandbags down here from VonAsten as well. So sappers around there for 3imWeckla. Definitely not your average lost glider moves, I would say, from both sides. You got taken there for VonAsten. Osttruppen reinforcing, rapidly preparing for the next big push. The 16th Luftwaffe Feld Division was one of many what was known as the Luftwaffe Feld Division, or basically Luftwaffe Field Divisions, which are infantry divisions composed of spare Luftwaffe personnel. They came about because at some point in the war, they struggled with manpower issues, which happened actually pretty fast. The Luftwaffe had a lot of spare personnel lying about, and Hermann Göring, being the vain fat bastard he was, wasn't keen on handing over the Luftwaffe to, troops to like the army, so he basically come to compromise where he would create his own infantry divisions. And that's how the Luftwaffe Field Division came about. Though eventually they would fall under the army anyway, since the one from the Luftwaffe were not particularly well done anyways. But little fun fact, the Austrians going to need to retreat though, about to get wiped out here. Bit of a harsh blow here to VonAsten in the early game. East side, we got a sapper flank here, possibly. I thought there was a sapper team there, but they're not. No grenades either. All the way around to the machine gun there. Obviously still slows them down, second push back here. Two Osttruppen versus one second fat VonAsten orders to charge. The Osttruppen blaze across the open terrain, going close over the section. East side here, a bit of maneuvering, sappers moving up there. Not enough minutes for the flamethrower yet, but I imagine he's going to use that to get up here, use the blind spot created by the hedge, and then attack round on the machine gun position. Well, right next to it, obviously, others are going to walk right up to it. Tech down there, could go for some punch. This one also about to get wiped out here. Section though, also has been wiped out. In this case, 3imWeckla is retreating to avoid that. This is definitely not worth it to risk a wiping the Osttruppen if you lose your section in turn, because that's a great trade for the Germans. All the pioneers bring up the flaming efforts. Punch gun is on the way there for VonAsten. Sappers going ahead, the flamethrower halfway done. Going back the fuel point there for German High Command. Fourth section there for 3imWeckla. Osttruppen was the flamethrower. A bit of a light singeing there. Down to 4-man. Slowly bleeding out. Pioneers right above the section here. Down to 3-men. VonAsten still not retreating here. 2 men left for the sappers. Down to 1 man here in the Osttruppen, and there you go, last man retreats. Western field then was secured there for VonAsten, grabbing the northern point up as well. 3imWeckla under a lot of pressure here from VonAsten at the moment. It's going to have to do something, I think, drastic to turn this around. And we got the punch gun sending out here. Sappers moving eastwards, going to try and deal with that machine gun, though they're incredibly low on health, so one mistake here could cost 3imWeckla, the sapper team, and the flamethrower, which of course would be great for VonAsten and the German army. Oh, declaring out the of hedges there to set up clear lines of fire, though I'm not entirely sure he's doing that because it's ultimately used for the machine gun to deal with the sappers. So that felt like a bit of a strange move there by 3imWeckla. I'm guessing he might be home to create the position instead of his own machine gun into the position, so he does that ahead of the time, but I don't know. Sappers survived them narrowly. In the south here, Punch pursuing the section that dodges the bomb grenade that was tossed in the general direction. Machine gun is close to being wiped out though. Right now, though, VonAsten is exerting great map control using the speed of the Osttruppen. Again, one reason you go for the Osttruppen as the Wehrmacht is because, again, you don't have to spend time building the infantry company and then training gunners. You just get them out immediately, and that's a really big advantage of the Wehrmacht, allows them to play much more aggressively, which the Wehrmacht kind of has to at the moment. There's not really, like, much. And if you try to stall as the Wehrmacht, you usually get punished. You have to play aggressively, and the Osttruppen in this regard supports that playstyle a lot better and more easily. We got more punches on the way there for VonAsten. Good there. Supporting troops from the 21st Panzer Division. Taken right over the Panzergrenadiere. 3 kills, half hitted 1. Pioneers going for the centre victory point. West side of the Osttruppen sneaking about. We got the second going for the western fuel point. Back here, bunker up there for VonAsten. No sign of any sort of like to make a nice company up for him. Got the eastern fuel point. In fact, he's got a big fuel lead. I'd almost suspect he might try and push for tier 3 with this. Just rush ahead. Because I think he would actually get away with it with the current fuel control he's got here with 3imWeckla. Sniper for 3imWeckla here. Gonna snipe some Jerrys and leave those bastards dying from very large bullet cavities in the skull. But while up here in the centre by VonAsten. So good. The Panzer's going for the cup on this. Now after halfway done for 3imWeckla. Sapper section moving up. The western fuel the ones were being claimed to the British Army. Also moving up there though, taking a bit of light damage. Sniper almost done. Punch going to the Pioneer. It's the Saps in the section. Pioneers being focused on first here by 3imWeckla. I think it's the right priority. Punch closing in. Saps about to get wiped out. And then not enough. And there goes Sniper out. Might be able to turn the tide here. Section they're dealing with the Osttruppen steadily. And east side we got another push here. But 3imWeckla moving up 2 sections to outflank here. VonAsten's right positions. And there goes section being besieged within the building as the Punch and the Pioneers win support. We got the Sniper moving up there. But will it be enough to really help here versus VonAsten? Sniper gets killed there. Pioneer squad wiped out. And that's actually a stinging blow there to VonAsten. He's going to slow down any tech actually his plan. In fact, he is taking up right now, so he's going for tier 3 rush. And of course, left to replace the Pioneers then. And we got commandos. 3imWeckla strikes back for King and Country. We've got mobile assault, which calls on to 2 flamethrowers, advanced cover combat, infiltration commanders, like we just saw there, land mattresses, and the vehicle crew repairs. Yeah, that's a bit of a nasty development here for VonAsten. He even lost the Panzer Grenadiers. That smarts. Did he actually go lose 2 squads there? Did he cancel one of them? No, he just went for one and then lost it. Oh, that's pretty painful there. Great push for 3imWeckla and the British Army. 3 kills on the command. Grab the eastern point here. Seizing the eastern point there further. We got the section as the Osttruppen, dragging them quickly. We got more Pioneers. The VonAsten just replaced all of his losses. Great opportunity for 3imWeckla, I think, push area VonAsten. Sniper gets a shot there in the Osttruppen. VonAsten may now have to push some armor out here faster as 3imWeckla, more harder than they had to before. 3imWeckla controlling both fuel points here versus VonAsten. Very good there. Car point there secured. Osttruppen forcing out. The Osttruppen forcing it as well. There we go. Panzergun's falling up here for VonAsten, so that'll put some extra pressure there on 3imWeckla, though still he's going to be behind. And he does have to be wary of the commandos. Even at 3-man with the light gun bomb, they can do some serious damage here to VonAsten's forces. Creeping ahead there. Oh dear, he could take out the MG42. There we got Osttruppen Pioneer stand from the south. You know, flamethrowers on the way. The command striking the MG42, catching the extra cover. We are seeing quick retreat. Here's the silent Sten guns. Make short work of the German machine gun. The Panzer going to be around there for VonAsten. Commander's got the car point. Both fuel points there for 3imWeckla. That's great. He means going to be able to push it for medium army versus VonAsten. The medium armor would certainly help out 3imWeckla a lot. In fact, it seemed like both players might be considering just to rush ahead from the armor at the same time. Sniper gets a kill in the Osttruppen, though obviously Osttruppen kill is not quite as important or great, so less impressive there for 3imWeckla. Got the Osttruppen, the Panzer moving up, and of course the Panzer is a much more tempting target for the sniper. There you go. Fritz drops dead. Osttruppen and the Panzer moving forward here. Section out in the building. Got mines going down here for 3imWeckla. Thumbs up to that. Very good. Skirmishing as well. The commander still sneaking about. The raid to spring another trap here on VonAsten. You may of course want to consider another panzer squad. There you go, we could see Wappy, there goes, section wiped out. A small win for VonAsten and the German army, 16th Luftwaffe Division. COH2 Inslaffen, who's boss. Or at least middle manager. Commanders out in the open, quick retreat has to take too much fire from the crossfire set up there by the Osttruppen. Pushing out for the eastern field point. East side here, we've got the section being pushed back as well. The one section moving got the eastern victory point. VonAsten is launching a larger scale push here. We got the Osttruppen going for the car point. Could lay down some sandbags if they wanted to. Panzers there I think need to be healed up. Could use one of the Osttruppen squads there to apply the medical kit on them. Hence retreating them. That also works. Section meanwhile taking advantage of the hub up in the east to push for the western field point there. Section advancing. Rifles clenched tightly and there goes Sniper moving in again. 6 kills. Still mostly Osttruppen. With a few panzer grenades and other things. Check there for 3imWeckla. So both sides are in fact rushing up for medium armor, but VonAsten looks like he's going to be able to get out a panzer here ahead of 3imWeckla. That's going to be a bit narrow there in terms of lead. Also worth noting, neither side has anti-tank guns. At most, I mean, VonAsten can equip his panzer swiftly with a panzer checks if it becomes necessary, but obviously then he can also in a pinch call in the supply drop, and 3imWeckla does not have that option. At best he could like go for weapon racks with Piets maybe, but else you'd have to call in the anti-tank gun, and even then Piets still requires some tech time as well. Western field in the seas for the British Army. We got more panzer guns here for VonAsten and the 16th Luftwaffe Division. We got the mountain gun here from 3imWeckla and the British Army. Back here's the bomber slowly going up. Panzer squad on the way. Osttruppen panzers westwards. Eastwards we got the MG40 and the Osttruppen watching on the eastern field point and victory point. Lots of back and forth here between these two skilled players. Push here with the Osttruppen up by leading the way for the panzers, drawing far away from the panzers. They use them as well. Bait really, or decoy. Nice play there by VonAsten. Thumbs up. If that was intentional, that is. Otherwise, nice unintentional decoy. Maybe VonAsten just truly believes in the power of the Osttruppen and loves them so much he wants them to lead every charge he has. It could be, it could be. Can't rule it out. But there goes a crop. He could of course also rush on Ostwind, but Panzer would probably be the safer bet at this point. But he could go for it. Panzer there flanking the sappers and then routing. And we got another section on the way there for 3imWeckla, placing the Lossy Suffolk against the Germans. We got 378 to 401. 3imWeckla has a nice little leader for VonAsten. Commander starting out there, 5 men. Skirmishing the east side. We got the Panzer of the Pioneer going up here. Bun grenade failed to match him. Oh, it's actually a grenade from 3imWeckla. He's researched grenades in his own men. Good lord. That's actually a rare side here. And we could see another RP on the section. 3imWeckla, they made a mistake. They stuck around for too long when he shouldn't have. And the Panzer grenades deliver the executioner's blow to the back of their head. MG40 need to retreat, about to get hit by a grenade though. Nope, pinned down narrowly. Section wiped out there. Small win there for VonAsten and the German army. In the center, Osttruppen must. Well, the wind, I guess. The commanders are just standing about there, pretending to be nothing. Just pretend you're a bush, Jerry. I don't want to pretend I'm bush. Well, pretend you're a very nice bush then. Before the Germans come over and ask questions. Another section there for 3imWeckla is forced to keep placing those sections as VonAsten takes hard trouble. But there you go. Panzer the retreating are caught up here by the commandos. We could see wipe here. They have to run across deck to cover against these silenced end gun commanders, and they're doing heavy damage. And we do get a wipe here on VonAsten. The Panzer gun be squad gets annihilated. A nice little win there for 3imWeckla. Machine calling a bad spot. He's going to retreat, but again, may retreat, yes, into the line of fire of the commandos. These infiltrating, flanking commanders have been huge here for 3imWeckla, not for VonAsten. There you go. Gets the machine gun crew. Panzer squad and MG42 gone in a matter of seconds, all courtesy of these British commanders. A huge blow there to VonAsten. Staggering. He does have the Panzer on the way, then 3imWeckla does not have a tank in by any time soon. At least not that soon. And he doesn't have any anti-tank weapons. So this is, I think, a golden opportunity for VonAsten to maybe sort of push the match more in his favour again. But 3imWeckla is really hitting him hard. And is showing no mercy there to his Germanic opponent. Machine quick retreats in the face of the Pioneer. Lost more nearby support. There you go. Panzer moving up there for VonAsten. Only one Panzer squad left. Replacement MG42 out there for VonAsten. Option knows it is important as the Tommies. In terms of machine and gear there ready. Panzer 4 shoots. Section under fire. Sniper there being pursued to the base here. VonAsten seeks vengeance. And he decides to take it out on the sniper. That's definitely what I'm going to do. Machine also upgrading the Panther 4. And there you go. Machine takes out the Panther 4 as he retreats second, taking him damage out of the base. Could see possibly a wipe here on 3imWeckla. He's going for the weapon rack, but it's not getting fast enough. More troops shooting right in front of the Panther 4. Target practice here for the Panzer crew. Weapon racks almost unlocked, but until then they can just stare at the racks just, you know, locked away. Who puts a bloody lock on them? Who's going to steal the weapons anyways? The Germans? Austin right here in the west here, he's got a counter there, but 3imWeckla's looking to play around the Panther 4, but basically hitting him elsewhere where the Panther 4 is, and that's definitely a bold move there, but 3imWeckla I think also a smarter move there, so thumbs up. Smoke grenade on the coffin, which smoke actually call in as he moves in there. Nice play there by 3imWeckla, thumbs up. Disrupting VonAsten's fuel flow again, ensuring he doesn't like to build up too many tanks. At the same time, VonAsten doing the same thing on 3imWeckla's car point. So both players are really heavy edge the other here. Aggressively and furiously playing. Got the Panther moving up the section right. Machine going for the western fuel point. Up north, the commanders are slowly advancing. Got mines down there for 3imWeckla also. Very good. Compared to worth noting, VonAsten actually floating a lot of fuel now, but has not, I think, laid down any of mines at all. Definitely should do that. Panzer they're running around. East side here we got the section backed up by the Osttruppen, pushing apparently for a better section there. Up north, Panther raiding to the base once more. Commanders could launch a sneak surprise on the Panzer squad there. Bit of trouble here running in between the base buildings to hide out. And oh yeah, here we go, he's going for it. We also got a supply drop inside base for VonAsten. Light gun bomb, the Panzer going to do that. VonAsten doesn't realise it until it's very too late, and he loses the entire unit. Another wipe from the commandos. They've really done some serious harm to VonAsten. They've now helped take out 2 Panzer escorts and the MD-42. Saps those Piers getting the Panther 4. There could be a double whammy there, and VonAsten losing the Panther, but also the Panther 4 would be huge. Note by, of course, he's dropping weapons here and fuel and munitions, so an MD-34 and a Pack 40 could do a lot there for VonAsten. Panther 4 is narrowly surviving. Cromwell away there for 3imWeckla and the British Army. Panther 4 rolling west, backwards there. Second and front from the Panther 4. Commander sneaking about there. Silent stun guns at the ready as always. Cromwell almost done there. For 3imWeckla and the British Army. Going for the fuel point, ready to spring an ambush down those damnable Germans. Got the Pack 40 bit, the MD-34 being ignored so far here by VonAsten. Can soon go for another Panther 4, Cromwell almost done. VonAsten retaining good map control despite some of the setbacks here versus 3imWeckla. Of course, that may not last for much longer once the Cromwell hits. Or more Bren guns too, for that matter. VonAsten floating a lot of munitions, really would benefit a lot from mines here and there. Of course, he could also in theory be planning tier 4 and then planning to go for light machines to the Osttruppen, which certainly would help a bit as well. You see, there we got the Osttruppen grenade here by the section, machine backing up here, forcing full retreat here. 2 Osttruppen squads mauled and battered. Forced retreat in the face here of 3imWeckla's assault. East side here we got Saps going up there, Panther 4 taking more damage here, making an easy target here for the Cromwell as it is quickly breaching through the terrain here. The northern victory point there for the British Army as well. We got 45 to 300. Good hit there from the Cromwell on the Panther 4. Staying clear of the Osttruppen. He's still looking to finish off that Panther 4. He's taking a deep swing inside the base. He's going for it. He's going for it. VonAsten's troops aren't ready for that. One VonAsten did not see that coming. Cromwell misses. Still, just needs one shot. One shot. Panther 4 misses and the Panther 4's down. A brutal raid inside of VonAsten's base. Sees his tank taken out there. He thought he was safest. It turns out he wasn't. Panther 4 shoots, misses. And quickly hauling back towards the safety of its own base. Of course, VonAsten may decide to repeat the trick then to utilize that against the opponent. There you go. Land matches out for 3imWeckla and the British Army, giving him some artillery mode. VonAsten has none, not even a mortar. Oh, the machine getting hit there by grenade, and we could see another machine crew wiped out. There we go. Lost the MD-34 to 3imWeckla. That is another stinging blow. The only benefit here, or at least positive side, is the section was like damaged and couldn't actually group that route, risking losing the entire section. So VonAsten might be able to reclaim that machine gun and use it against 3imWeckla once more. Yep, large-scale Osttruppen assault seals the deal here and reclaims the machine gewehr for the German army. Land matches unleashing a wave of rockets here against VonAsten's eastern holdings. Windows breaking, shattering, but no casualties. The good where they're getting out of the arc of fire that one. Pushing west with the Panther 4 looking for easy targets. Pin machine almost done, and there we go. Cromwell is also really good to go here for 3imWeckla and the British Army. Panther moving towards the centre here. A lot of back and forth here. A lot of back and forth here. Panther moving through the centre. Crashing tombstones and walls alike. Tier 4 there, so we're probably seeing some light machines here for VonAsten. Like to machine and gewehren. Once he upgrades them, of course. Once he upgrades them. There we go. Double light machine guns there for VonAsten and the German army. Transforming eastwards. Back here to reinforcing healing. 6 plank gun almost done for 3imWeckla. Crumbling up, commander sending out, they've backed up the section, although it looks like the commanders are looking to do some sneaky stuff here against VonAsten. Some very sneaky stuff. Panther up the sappers nearby, shot fighting with the Panther 4, Panther 4 misses, Cromwell does not miss, gets a good penalty here on the Panther 4, crashing terrain here, Pack 4 up, we got also got Tenement down for VonAsten, thumbs up, he's finding mining, very good, we got a mine there. Also very good here, Cromwell routed here as it realizes he can't easily penetrate here, and he may also be worried about mines from VonAsten. He may also be worried about mines, but it's also possible that he isn't, like, you know, registering mines. But there you go, commands go for it. Straight against Pack 40, light gun bomb off there. Does some damage, no kill. Got see on the commanders, they push ahead here despite the fire from the Panther 4. 2 men down, here's the Panther 4 responds with violent force. More punches here for VonAsten and the German army. Sehr good. Going for the western field upon there, we got an MD-42 hiding about here, an MD-34 actually. East side here we got field exceeds there by VonAsten's Osttruppen. More come up support, maybe set up here, later on some sandbags nearby. Land matches unleashing hell on the centre, so far not a single kill. And while he seems to be destroying lots of masonry, he's not destroying any German lives. Osttruppen Panther moving ahead here, we got a mine down there, the front 3imWeckla, which could end up problematic there for VonAsten, he drives his Panther 4 too far. Bit of skirmishing there, Cromwell need to repair, centre gets skirmishing between the Panzerguns and the section, west field there being almost taken by 3imWeckla. Stun grenade off there, casualties high on both sides in the centre. Panther around on the scene here, we could see a YP on the section, but there you go, 6 gun gun to the rescue maybe. Good hit, Sappers ultimating up, they could see the Panther go down there if VonAsten's not careful. And we got the railway artillery support here. Panther 4 was the Cromwell almost got the Panther 4 there. Could he take out another Panther 4? Shot bounces. Main gun out. Oh dear. I mean, might like to see the Cromwell go down instead. 6 Panther gun up. Sappers best supporting as well here. West side here. Skirmishing as the western fields are more or less in control here of 3imWeckla once more. Cromwell there. I don't think he's going to make it back home for biscuits. But who knows? There's always room for surprises. There we go, finish off the Cromwell, destroying 3imWeckla's armor piece, got another Cromwell way to support the British Army and the 11th Armoured. Land matches holding back here for 3imWeckla, troops reinforcing healing.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Panther 4 with 4 kills, grab the eastern field point. Grab the western point with the MD-34.
We're losing a capture point.
And got the cop on them in the MD-34, back hit, reinforcing healing. Cromwell almost done there for 3imWeckla and the British Army. The Commonwealth, King and Country. Tea and biscuits. And we got more pioneers for VonAsten trying to help repair his armour. There's also possibly he may increasingly begin thinking about going for tier 4 here versus 3imWeckla and push for some bigger things. MD-4 to the holding down the panzers there, of course supported by the commander of the submachine guns. The machine's going to be tough to just attack there for VonAsten. On the west side here we got the commanders sneaking about. My apologies about the hiccups. Land matches unleashing hell here on the eastern positions. Osttruppen, they're bunched up, taking heavy losses as rockets explode amidst them, and there go huge casualties, almost taking out both squads. Men dying in the droves as 3imWeckla sings a rather nasty rocket dirge there. Explosion down to cover against the machine gun there. Thumbs up to 3imWeckla for that. West side heat commands continue to hide up. We got the MU-34 moving about in the west. Looks like he's repositioned. He's probably worried about command, something else sneaking in on it. We got 292 as 215. Finesse has 90 with 3imWeckla in terms of victory points. Very good. Very good. 3imWeckla here. Hard to say he's planning his base. Finesse there's got the heavy Panzer co-op, the Schwerer Panzer Corps. So might be seeing something heavy there. Panther could be a good guess. Well, the Sturm Panther could also work out well. Panzer is always an option, but I don't know if that's going to be that helpful. Panther on his own, he has the Cromwell and of course the Piat Sappers, forcing Finesse to pull back his tanks since there's limited infantry support here for the tank. In fact, there's absolutely no infantry support for the tank in the area. Panzer shoots. We're taking fire there, all shooting. It's down to less than a quarter of health there. Oh! That was a possible brutal hit. I mean, they're all bunched up, so the Cromwell landed hit slightly different. That could be huge there again for Finesse. He could have him for so many casualties, possibly in a white there too. Fortunate for Finesse, those dark events did not transpire, and instead his men pulled forward to victory for the German army. Deutschland. Commanders hastening up the ground the western point here, but routed by an MU-34. Osttruppen continue to advance up to the center against 3imWeckla, taking heavy damage in the process, but they ultimately Osttruppen, they're expendable. As far as VonAsten contained, in fact, the original expendables. Fixing up the Cromwell there. Back here, we got Howard to keep firing there for 3imWeckla. Panzer good to go for VonAsten. Once more, close 52 there. The Panzerkampfwagen 4. Typically going down there, building, suffering, earth-shattering hits there. Land matches being moved ahead pretty aggressively with 3imWeckla, actually. That's pretty risky. Also about to get wiped out. The Cromwell up here. Shoots and engages the machine crew and their land matches flying into the base of VonAsten. A brutal shot, but there you go. Within range of the Panther 4, he could actually risk losing here to the Germans. Pretty, I think, risky move up 3imWeckla. In fact, looks to be a pretty big mistake, since there's no proper screen for protection. There you go. Land matches crew's dead. Just needs one more hit, and the land match itself is destroyed. Losing the Cromwell hit pretty big blows there to 3imWeckla. He's going to do something drastic to this round. There's VonAsten just managed to establish himself with a pretty good position now. That he took out the Cromwell and the land matches in a double hit there. Ground Eastern victory point, a fuel point there. Victory point to be seized. Back hits reinforcing healing. We still get defensive line in the center by 3imWeckla. The last line of defense for now. Machine then being routed by the sappers. Bring up east side here for the fuel. Or the victory point there. We got 261 versus 212. Reasonably close there in terms of victory points between the two commanders. The two sides. We'll have to see what Finesse is planning here, but a Sturm Panzer would make a bunch of sense, obviously, because the support weapons stuff. Of course, a Panther wouldn't be a bad pick either. Got the commanders once heading westwards there. Will they be able to land another white P on Finesse? And will they once more turn the tides of battle in favour of the Union Jack? We'll have to see there. 6-point gun almost done there for 3imWeckla. Putting him at 2 anti-tank guns. They Osttruppen ahead. There you go. They're going to caught with the commands. There you go. Ambush striking. And they're being absolutely annihilated. And where they should oh, he dropped the light machine. And now we got a commander scored halfway to the 8th level with the light machine. And that is definitely bad news for VonAsten's infantry, in particular the Osttruppen. Section 90 with the Panther 4 but 2 there. Schützen added. So good. Is 3imWeckla going for medium arm anytime soon? Who knows? He can go for it. But he can also choose to translate for either a Comet or Churchill tank. Okay, fighting around the center, we got grenades, we got cover, they're being cleared up, opening up fields of fire there for the machine gun. Thumbs up, there's a 3imWeckla. Thumbs up. Section of the routed as they attempt to go for the car bomb there. VonAsten's defense around the area is too dense. Panther 4 taking a few hits, but they bounce, and we got the Panther halfway done there for VonAsten. He's in fact bringing up the Panzerkampfwagen 5. Panther 4 taking another nasty hit. Saps, I think, needs to retreat, but he's still going to push it. He's likely still going to push it. And it succeeds. He takes out the Panther 4. A stinging blow there to VonAsten. Even like he's going for a Panther. Losing the 82 Panther 4 is going to hurt quite a bit.
New land mattress ready to go.
So thumbs up. And meanwhile, 3imWeckla's going for another land matches. No armor. But he does, of course, have 200 tank guns and the sappers. But still, pretty ballsy there, going for a land matches. We'll have to see if he handles this one a bit better than the first one. Which he handled, I mean, decently. But, you know, marching it straight into the center there. We can easily be rushed by the enemy. Perhaps not the wisest idea there. Second engaged here. Probably going to call into artillery here. Or maybe some smoke. Oh well, pinned down. Didn't get close enough, fast enough. And there you go. Panther out for VonAsten. The Panzer Kampfwagen 5 pinline machine being added. We got 240 centimeters, 199. VonAsten very slowly widening the lead between the two armies. Push to the center here, fire there from 3imWeckla's forces. Panther can even pressure there. But we got the 6 Panther being pulled in to deal with that. And I think here, back in 3imWekla's place, something happened. No?
Artillery unit has been sent to the battle.
Seemed like he just suffered some fuel loss, but they're attempting like in medium armor. Of course, forgot then the landmass assault requires fuel. Landmass is firing now. On the center machine gun routed. Panther falling back here as 3imWeckla keeps up the attack. Also fires. We've got some units moving about there. Commander sneak out in the north. Run to the machine gun again. That's impressive there by 3imWeckla. It's impressive. Pops a smoke grenade just in time. Graham needs some victory point there. Good there by 3imWeckla. Good. And the ultimate, of course, get the fuel point. Panther battling a shot there from 6 Pounder gun, but still pulls back. VonAsten's also occupying a church. Spraying down lead at whoever looks funny, which typically tends to be the British.
We're losing a capture point.
Sandbags there. Thumbs up to VonAsten, pushing east with the Panther. Pioneer supporting. Western Pompey seems to got the commanders are ready to ambush anyone getting too close. Good work there by VonAsten.
Battle drills for hammer attacks are ready for use.
Hammer tactics ready there. So maybe seeing commentary for 3imWeckla.
Enemy threatening the enemy.
And oh, we got a Panther effect out here for VonAsten. I missed that. Didn't do too much though. Did not do too much over that barrage. Panther being fixed up. 3 kills so far. Not a lot of experience gained though, either. Still a lot of mines about there for VonAsten. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. More mines up there. Very good, very good. Bit of quality between VonAsten and 3imWeckla. Bit quiet. Plans are being drawn up. Pushing in against the church. Bit of grenades called in there. Panther falling away for VonAsten. Grenade off there as well. Section more on the way for 3imWeckla.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Commander sneaking up in the far west here. Staying close to cover to hide out against VonAsten. Very good. Machine gun trouble is being routed here by the pioneers advancing. VonAsten showing no mercy. And there on the west side here, Panther clearing out the commanders. Knowing someone's grabbing it, it's pretty much easy to guess where they're hiding. So thumbs up there to VonAsten. Land match is fine. There you go. Pack crew taking some hits there. Wiping out entirely, in fact. Small win there for 3imWeckla. Small win. Commanders being pursued by the Panther. They need some serious anti-tank support if they're going to get wiped out here. Down to 2 men. Would be a waste if 3imWeckla thrown away like that. Would be an absolute criminal waste. 6 Pounder there riding the Panther. And there you go. Counter barrage here by VonAsten's Panzerwerfer. Causing huge loss of anti-tank guns there. Punishing 3imWeckla. Keeping them that close to each other really. So thumbs up there VonAsten. Thumbs up. Panzer IV advancing up in the right flank of the cemetery. Quickly encountering anti-tank gun resistance and almost gets knocked out right away. Oh dear, Gammon bomb on the Pack 40. Destroying it. Nice save the 3imWeckla, though he's short criminally on fuel here. He's clearly planning for the combat. It's going to take some time to get there with the current fuel he has, though not too long either, I suppose. VonAsten victory pump, gun 236 for 160 feet. More Osttruppen for VonAsten placed on the losses. No additional Panzer going to do for now. Panther will need repairs. Panther's good to go. 6 kills. Very good. Punch being seized. Sneaking up with the sappers. Oh, he can take out the Panther. VonAsten not realizing it. There we go. Takes out the Panzerwerfer. Once more, 3imWeckla showing him to be a pretty adept infiltrator. Like, he just senses the weak spots in VonAsten's lines and just goes in. He doesn't need some ambush. He just needs sappers. So, 2 thumbs out of 3imWeckla. That was just brutal. You can just imagine the Panzerwerfer's crew's last conversation. Jarl says, Tommy, still never get in. So, oh, scheiße, what's those guys? I don't think so, it's a German. Machine gun segment up here. Engaged by the Panthers, charging right in there with his machine guns blazing, and more importantly, the threat to crash someone. Quick retreat there for 3imWeckla, very good. He is closing in the Comet, though. He is closing in the east side here. Scrum between the Osttruppen and the section falling back in the face of the mighty Osttruppen. Land matches badge again here. Rockets screaming across the center. Panther, halfway to veterans he won there. Halfway to veterans he won. Back here, sappers need reinforcement. Comet is now available here for 3imWeckla and the British Army. He has the fuel, he has the manpower, he has the tech, and now he has the button press. Command's moving up there. 18 kills, close to the ace level. Osttruppen being up on them. Need to do something with them fast. The command is just going to go waste there, which obviously be a big waste there for 3imWeckla, but seems like he's not paying attention. Comet halfway done for 3imWeckla. Suffered another wipe there. Command's finally come to the building, then charging the commandos. Hard to say where the wipe happened, but it did happen. There you go, Osttruppen in the centre in trouble. Up north here, Osttruppen there around the commandos. At least 3imWeckla decides not to stick around for any longer. He probably saw the MD there and decided he had better places to be. Much better places to be. Another Panzerwerfer there for VonAsten. Comet right about ready there for 3imWeckla. There you go. Supporting the 11th Armoured Division. Panzer falling back in the east. Machine gun there's a section. Pioneers moving up. Close to the east level. Comet out here for 3imWeckla. Shattering terrain. There's squirrels screaming as their homes are shattered and crushed. Panther moving eastwards here for VonAsten. Getting the Osttruppen inside the building. They quickly have to get out of there. Section here about support. That said, he needs to be careful not to extend the Comet. There you go. Panther caught here by the sappers, Piets, and anti-tank grenades. Doesn't make enough of a presence here. Panther caught here by as well. They're making things harder for them. Mine spotted, but will 3imWeckla see it and need to deal with it. That's another match entirely. Bolted sections finally happening here for 3imWeckla. Pretty late though. Almost 40 minutes in the game he goes for it. Panther engaged with the Comet. 80, not 80, but 70 of the gun there. Punching a hole through the Panther IV's armor. Mine shattered there. Thumbs up. Panther from Bounty trying to take out the 6-pounder gun. 3imWeckla this time is ready and gets them out there fast enough. Panther going for the Comet here. The premium medium duel has begun here. Panther versus Comet. Shots fired there. Panther's about to take another hit. There you go. Down to half health as the Comet pursues. Second 6-pounder gun ready. There you go. Almost got the Panther. That'd be a huge blow to VonAsten, but no. 3imWeckla does not pursue. He does not pursue fast enough. Also, he doesn't have war speed unlocked, which will allow him to rush in after it. Back off for the Sentinel land matches badge here. More VonAsten infantry being decimated. West side here is seeing some position fortified to deal with any British advances slowed down. We got quick repairs here in the Comet. Thumbs up to 3imWeckla. 221 versus 127. And we got another supply drop here for VonAsten. Rare you get to see more than one in a match, but here we are with VonAsten. Whoops. Grabbing the Pack 40 to help deal with the British army. Machine gun also grabs, got more fuel and munitions. Comet advancing, engaging the Osttruppen inside the house. Walls possibly collapsing in the wrath of its fire. Nope. Pack shoots and misses. Comet quickly backs off. Another shot. That building is in some ways surprisingly resilient. None of the walls have collapsed yet. They may be about to collapse. At least those gaps up here. There we go. All of a sudden, most of the facade just collapses. Bit strange there, but oh well. Panther repairs. Comet head here. Could pop some grenades here. Oh, that was a mistake. They took the packet and then got Panther fausted. And no grenades there. Western Copland being hit there, denying FNAST access to his own resources there. Really putting behind their 3imWeckla possibly in terms of resources. We'll have to see how FNAST reacts to that. Comet throwing down firing off some smoke there. Nice work there. Bit of skirmishing up here. We got the commander section there pushing back the Osttruppen. Light came off, popped back in the building. Hands moving up there. Having taken hits, it's down to half health. And there you go, section now suppressed with MD-42 commanders nearby suppressed as well. Land matches fire, Panther fire on the centre again. 6-pounder gun there, almost knocked out. Pushing westwards here. B also got railroad teleport ready here for VonAsten. 200 points left for VonAsten versus the 127 of 3imWeckla. The fight continues unrelentingly. Unrelentingly and without mercy. Sectioning about there. Pack 40 under fire then by the sappers with the Piats. Projector Infantry Anti-Tank, by the way, is what Piat stands for those wondering. Panther up there. Shots, they didn't watch of an impression of the Panther frontal armor. 80mm of sloped steel. There you go, Piat actually gets a shot through. A few more shots, one other one through, it looks like two went through there. Comet falling back on north, the Osttruppen in trouble. Could get crushed if he's not careful. There you go, retreating. Nice response over VonAsten. Machine gun there should pop it in our pit and absorb the troops here. Panther forwards here for VonAsten. Germany, Deutschland. And there you go, railroad telescope called in here on 3imWeckla positions. Coming up the land masses, unleashing rockety hell there against VonAsten. Panther there. Can't use the support here. Panther in no trouble. There you go. Almost got a comp able to finish it off here. Panther is... who knows where it is. Looks like, yeah, 6-pounder crew wiped out. Got the Panther forward, got Baines front of the Pack 40. A nice move there by VonAsten, thumbs up. And the Comet goes down a stinging blow there to 3imWeckla. 6-pounder gun there grabbed by the Osttruppen. They could still get hit there by the railroad transport, get wiped out again. But no, it doesn't happen. Fortunately there for VonAsten, Panther forwards there. Veterans who won 12 kills. Both came around the Panther machine guns actually quite good. Nothing just on the way. There you go. Sex about to get wiped out with the Panther barrage down to one man with a slow health. Commanders right as well there. 3imWeckla is certainly fighting valiantly, but he's starting to run his mission here versus VonAsten and the German army. Die Deutsche Panzerwaffe. As the 16th Luftwaffe Revolution has been seriously forced here with the arrival of the Panther, the Panzerwaffers. Plus, of course, the support from the railroad to the support. Panther on back there. We got 187 versus 113. Grab Eastern Point. Section moving up, Panther falling back. North there point secured here by machine gun. Making it harder for the British to advance there. Section routed, he's trying to upgrade his sections with Bren guns. Bit late there, to be honest, bit late. All signs of float manpower, I'm saying up for another company, please consider some other units, maybe a 6-pounder gun. And certainly at some point, maybe early could also consider maybe a fuel cache that would have a bunch of things that would have helped him. Machine moving up, then land mass is holding back, ready to fire another barrage soon. 187 versus 103. Eastern Punk shoots the machine gun. He's got a total of 3 now.
100 points left.
100 points left of 3imWeckla in the British Army, and the armor is not looking as great as it used to. Osttruppen 40 backed up now by 200 tanks in the center, plus the Panther hanging back in reserve here. If it becomes necessary, machine gun now overwhelmed. Commands on the west here, going to the machine gun cleared out. There we go, light gun bomb here. That was going to be killing, but still did a lot of that damage to the machine crew if not careful. More commanders out here for 3imWeckla, PS6 flanking the machine gun there, and there's the man by Osttruppen. They can actually get a quick kill on it. Could actually see 2 wipes in VonAsten's machine gun. There we go, 1 machine crew down there. Oh, not get wiped as well. That's 2 machine guns gone in the blink of an eye there. 3imWeckla's commandos still have it, but Will they also have it in the face of the Panther? Because they do not have any anti-tank weapons. Going for the western point there, he knows he needs to stop the bleeding fast. He wants to buy time for the comment. Commanders engaged by the Panther. The Panzer come firing with machine guns, unleashing a hailstorm of lead, forcing their 3imWeckla commanders to retreat for now. Up here by the car point, we got Osttruppen there with some light coming from cratering, holding up against a larger British force for now. P8's flying through the skies and hitting the dirt behind them. Sturmpanzer for VonAsten. The Stupa as it was known. Machine gun there close to 3. Almost got the western victory point there. We got 187 to 59.
The ability is ready for use.
Panther, the machine holding out. Sturmpanzer almost done. Panther moving forwards here. Holy shit, the commanders finally met their match. The Panthers treads. Their one weakness apparently just treads and Kruppstahl. You might be able to outsmart the average German soldier, but cannot outsmart 60 tons of steel or 50 tons, whatever the Panther weighs. Might check out the command's got 50 points left, the unit's being decimated. Things are falling apart here, most 3imWeckla's influence out in a terrible state. Racket torn apart, there you go, commander squad wiped out. VonAsten finally gets his vengeance, but I'm sure he'll still be checking under his bed every night for commandos. And I would think with that, this GG can finally go for a comment, but I don't think it's going to matter here versus VonAsten. Units dying inside the base of the Panthers and machine guns firing away there. Another section wiped out here. The situation is rapidly deteriorating here for 3imWeckla. Rapidly. Sturmpanzer on the move here for VonAsten. Match might be over before it actually gets to do anything. Panther doing a blitzkrieg here. Direct hit from the 6-pounder gun, ace level there. Punching right through the 80mm of armor. Second shot misses. East side here, Pioneer's up the commanders. 4 kills. Sturmpanzer moving up. There we go. Direct shot. Gets the 6-pounder gun crew there. Only sappers with Pierce left as the comms about to arrive there. 181 versus 48 here. Sappers almost wiped out there. And there you go. GG. Game over. Victory there for VonAsten. A loss for 3imWeckla. A brutal and spectacular fight. Some great command attacks there by 3imWeckla, but also some great plays by VonAsten. Certainly highlighting again why some people like Osttruppen. But also just some great uses there of machine guns, Panthers, and whatnot. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it. This is Imperial Links and cheers. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.